All right, joke's on him. Here's the real strength of Jolteon is Cyrus. I just Cyrus and win. Yo, Espeon clutch. Do 140! Yes! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Inferno dance onto your Moltres? No, they didn't want to wait it out. Dude, we could have had like a 40 turn game. What do I need? I need to draw Eevee back. That's what I'm trying to draw here, right? I have prophesized my victory. We just win. 0 heads, 0 heads. Yes! Wait, this is the deck. We win! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, YouTube. Ever heard of a Pokemon called Eevee? Yeah, I didn't really think so. It's not super popular. Anyways, I decided to make a deck for every evolution of Eevee. And let me tell you, not all of them are good. Some of them are pretty bad, actually. But I think I came up with an interesting build for each and every one of them. And if you didn't know, this is actually my first video. So if you want to let me know down in the comments what you thought, I'd really appreciate the feedback. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I have a couple other ideas for streams in mind. So there are going to be more videos on the way. And if you want to catch my streams, you can find the link down below. It's the same as my username on here. But I hope you enjoy my first video. Thanks.
Jolteon, the lightning Pokemon. When angered or frightened, the hairs on Jolteon's body become like needles that are fired at its opponents. It absorbs charged atoms and can produce 10,000 volts of electricity.
I mean, I really like this deck. I don't know if the Team Rocket grunts are particularly important, but like the ability to just kind of punish people for playing the game is something I enjoy. And then with Zeraora, you can really ramp this deck up fast. Honestly, the biggest problem it has is if you don't start Eevee and can't swap out turn 1, because you just want to evolve into Jolteon the turn they start attaching energies. But this is really fun, so let's go ahead and start with this one. Lead Oricorio with a Jolteon in hand isn't bad. If the research gets us the Eevee, we're fine. Ooh, I wonder if this is Indeedee Altaria, which is actually a kind of bad matchup for this, but leading Oricorio is actually kind of good here for that reason. Get me an Eevee, please. That's not an Eevee. All right, well, this getting me a Elemental switch would be good. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Oh, actually, this is really good because I can still draw Eevee next turn then. Oh, look at that. All right, so we can... Here's the question. Do I want to? No, I think I'd rather just stay in an Oricorio here, right? We'll save the Grunt. Because indeed he can't touch me anyways, so who cares? He could Sabrina, and then I would send up Eevee, probably. Or he can send up Zeraora and take 60. Oh, it's Ranunculus. Reuniclus. The hell did I just say? Ranunculus? I might want to be on Eevee now then. So let's go Jolteon. Let's retreat Oricorio into Jolteon. Let's attach here. Elemental switch from the Zeraora. And let's grunt. I need heads, please. Alright, now I'm gonna do... Oh, wait, he can just heal 20. I'm dumb as shit. I was thinking I would do 80... And then he's at 20, so if he attaches an energy, he loses, but he can just heal 20, so whatever. I just want to punish the Solosis, is the point. Okay, I want to punish the Duosion, is the point. Oh god, please use the Gardevoir ability by accident. Use the Gardevoir ability first. That'll make me laugh so bad. Ah, he used Watched Over first. Damn it. Ah. Oh, he's going to sack a route. Interesting. I think I'll take the knockout on Indeedee. Let's see if he just surrenders here. Alright, there's Reuniclus. But you're going to get... Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay, so I do 20 every time he attaches. So he gains a net 10, but heals 10 at the end of every turn. Huh. I actually don't know how this plays out. Alright, joke's on him. Here's the real strength of Jolteon is Cyrus. Because he had to put the energy on the Ralts earlier, dealt 20 to Kirlia, I just Cyrus and win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Espeon, the sun Pokemon. Espeon are able to read air currents, allowing it to predict the future, as well as its opponent's next moves.
Here's the other one I really like. This was actually kind of meta last format. Espeon is really fun. Decks that can't die are super like entertaining concepts to me. So Espeon plus double Indeedee, and then you have Giratina in here so you could actually attack turn 1 in some cases. The normal Espeon's a good way of dealing with Oricorio. Or this deals damage for every energy on the board. But yeah, this feels good. And we run Center Lady to deal with like status threat, because there are a few in the meta right now. I love Espeon, man. This deck's fun. Ooh, okay. EV Espeon, opening hand. Hell yeah. Oh, and we're playing against Leafeon. This is probably what? No, it's not Leafeon Jolteon, because he has Leaf Energy here. Let's do this. Do I want a Mars to -1? No, I already drew, so we'll do it next turn. I wonder if this is the deck I'm going to play later, which is Leafeon Lilligant. The only problem is Quick Grow Extract doesn't work on Eevee, which is so sad. I would really like to draw Indeedee. Wow, look at that. My prayers were answered immediately. Actually, this could draw 2 other things, right? Nope, never mind. Thank you. Giratina wouldn't have been bad right there either. So I can heal 50 out of 20. Leafeon is unironically a good card with nothing to support. Like, damn, this is a great card, but it just can't do anything. This is exactly how I envision this too. Boosting up Mega Pinsir is a really good idea. And you're playing a 5-prize game here. Unless you know, someone takes out these 2. Actually, this is kind of terrifying, isn't it? I'm thinking Sabrina's actually good here because what do I get to do? Either I Sabrina, knock out Eevee, or I Sabrina, do 80 to Mega Pinsir. So I can take a free prize. He switches back in Leafeon, 4 Spreads onto the Pinsir. I play 1 Cyrus. So I have the second knockout there. Yeah, okay, so Sabrina's really good right here. I also have a 2-hit KO with Indeedee, but Mega Pinsir can get some easy knockouts. Okay, this is kind of what I expected. So he's going to send back in the Leafeon, I bet. If he sends in the Pinsir, that's really good for me. Unless he's a madman and plays Dawn. Alright, so now I'm set up to take a knockout on this thing with Cyrus. I'm even okay with this Mars. Look at that, I got a copycat. Let's see, okay, we can attach Giant Cape. Watch Over. Psychic Healing. So I'm back up to 120, right? At maximum, I'm at 160. But I don't think... Do I want to burn the X-Speed is the only question. Yeah, I'm going to burn the X-Speed and then Copycat for 2. Because I want a second Indeedee is what I really want right here. Center Lady would have been good instead of Copycat. There's not really much I can do. I mean, in a 2-card hand, does he have will? You know, that's the question. He does have to retreat this turn, unless he plays Erica. I mean, there's just no reason to attach the extra energy to Pinsir when I have a Pokemon that deals more damage based on the amount of energy. Actually, I would do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I do 140 right now? That's annoying. But Indeedee gets the knockout on the Leafeon. Okay, that's really good. So I go down to 40, I can heal 80, so I go up to 120. Right, I think I just end up winning this because of the way damage trades go. I'm even gonna Center Lady just to be safe. I don't think it really makes a difference, but let's just, you know. Let's do 80. So I think he has to have Erica now, right? Because I do 30, I do 120 here? Yeah, okay, there is the Erica. So he has to Erica and get a heads. Okay, he gets the heads. Wait, is Mega Pinsir just slower Mega Lopunny? Hold on, wait a second. I think I just discovered something here. Debatably slower, too. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Alright, I win. Yo, Espeon clutch! Do 140! Yes! That's what you get for attaching extra energy, motherfucker.
Umbreon, the Moonlight Pokemon. When an Eevee has had sufficient training and is exposed to moonlight, it evolves into an Umbreon.
So the premise around this, right, was to be able to deal a lot of damage while, like, sniping. It was way better when Umbreon, like, when there were more basics in the meta, so I don't even know if I want to run these two Umbreon. What would I run instead, right? I think this is fine. We run Lycia. I don't need to run a May. I think this is perfectly fine, actually. We got Elekid, Tyrogue, and Chingling for dealing early damage to get things up with the Umbreon X. Darkrai for dealing damage. I run a single Dawn so I can make plays? Because these don't cost any energy, I'm super energy efficient. Yeah, I think this is really good. There's nothing like I would need to add from the new set. Yeah, okay. All right, a deck with only basics. Only basics. Oh no! When I need the leaf the most. All right, well, that's why we only run one Darkrai. Is this the guy I played earlier with the Leafeon deck? Actually, that's really unfortunate for this matchup. Let's Pokeball. I would really like Eevee. Thank you. Let's do Rocky Helmet. And I'm going to play Elekid just in case he has a Sabrina. But this seems like a not particularly good matchup for me. What the hell? Wait, is this not Leafeon EX but regular Leafeon? Or is this some convoluted Leafeon Celebi superior deck? Attack me for 10, idiot! Aw. Alright, so we're definitely going to evolve into this Umbreon based on like what I'm looking at here. The question is, do I attach to this Darkrai or do I attach to Umbreon? I think what I do is I attach the first energy to Umbreon and then the second energy to Darkrai. Because I have Dawn. And if he draws Leafeon EX, he just starts dealing a ton of damage to me right now. Okay, he did, but he didn't attach his energy properly. Alright, do I just attach to Umbreon again? I think we attach to Darkrai. I deal 20. He Forest Breath, blah, 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 blah. Deals 70 to me, I'll deal 20 back, and then I can retreat into like Tyrogue, Elekid, or Chingling, right? I'd love to evolve into Chingling now so he can't use Growth Extract, but... Alright, yeah, so we attach to this Darkrai. I am immediately being punished for not running the Leaf. Although I don't think I was going to take out any of these cards, so it's fine. Alright, so he deals 90. He takes 20. Goes down to 100. What do I want to do? Let's Pokeball. We get the second Eevee, but it's not particularly good in this matchup, and I would like to keep Darkrai. So let's play Chingling, attach an energy. I think this, he's planning to evolve into regular Leafeon. It's the only reason I can imagine the Snivy in this deck. So let's just Jingly Noise. And then when Chingling gets knocked out, I can switch into Umbreon. And if he happens to like heal and stuff, I can attach a Darkrai and then Dawn. Yeah, here's the Leafeon. He's going to try to attack big with this, but it's not good. I could even... How many prizes have you taken? 0? Actually, what I could do here is I could swap in Elekid. Well, let's swap in Elekid no matter what, because it's free retreat, right? This does 10 plus 20 more, so right now it's doing 70, 90 to my Umbreon. I think I'd rather have the option of taking it out, right? So let's do this. Just deal him some more damage to this Leafeon. I don't want to play the second Eevee. Do I want to red and I deal... No, because I'm not dealing damage to this. Do I want to Copycat for 3? No, I'd rather keep these cards in hand. So let's just Zappy Shot this Leafeon. As long as he doesn't have Cyrus, we're okay. I mean, no, if he had Cyrus, no matter what, we're screwed, so... But next turn, I can send in Umbreon, drag up the Leafeon he's setting up in the back, and not be afraid of this massive, massive Leaf Blade. Imagine he also evolves into Superior this turn. Actually, I am a little bit afraid of this Temporal Leaves. I will not lie. Okay, so I want to deal more damage to this Leafeon. Yeah, because I knock out this for free. So I can do 20 damage here. I can Dark Chase. drag up that Leafeon, and then I can Dawn to move that energy and knock out this Leafeon. So now he can either send up Leafeon EX and deal 90 to me. He can use the Celebi Temporal Leaves, but does not knock me out unless he has red. If he has red, it knocks me out. Oh no, he has red! I'm about to lose. No, I had game. Oh. But damn it, I would have had game if he didn't have fucking red. God damn it. How am I supposed to show off a deck if I only lose with it?
Flareon, the flame Pokemon. Flareon is the evolved form of Eevee. The air it inhales is ignited by a flame inside its body and expelled as fire.
Okay, so I think the main idea between this deck is to just beat the shit out of the opponent, right? I mean, we have Entei EX for drawing cards and early damage. We have the Eevees. We have this Flareon for dealing with Oricorio. Flareon itself is a good attacker, and Flame Patch has a lot of synergy with both Entei and Flareon. We run the Elemental Switch just in case, and if I'm running 2 Flareons and I don't have a Flame Patch, and then the Eevee bag is just a one-time heal 20 on everything. All right, yeah, so I'm pretty happy with exactly how this deck looks. Okay, starting 2 Entei and an Eevee is not bad whatsoever. And I have a Research in my hand. So we're fighting Mega Lopunny. Drew Leaf. Let's Research for sure. And we'll attach here and pass. Damn, Charmeleon really is the thing that makes Entei good. I'm so tired of the red cards today. Mars, Copycat, Flareon. Draw some more cards for me. I do not want a Copycat for 1. That would be part. Actually, do I? I think I want a Copycat for 1. I don't like this hand. The only thing good in it is Flame Patch, and I'll draw 1 more off Entei. Alright, so we take the Riolu. He's going to send out Mega Lopunny. Right? I think as long as he doesn't get the knockout this specific turn, we're fine. Okay, we drew a Flame Patch. That's actually no. Okay, no matter what, I think we're fine. Maybe. Okay, heads and shit. Alright. The problem is it depends on what I draw. But I think trying to go for Flareon is my best play here. No. So let's Research. Get me a Flareon, please. Cyrus. Yeah, we get the Flareon. Okay. Flareon. Flame Patch. Combust. Nice. And then we Fire Spin for 130. And now we gamble. We gamba, chat. We gamba. Because it's either he gets 2 heads or I win. Because I have the Cyrus in hand. And he can't will now. So he just has to natty get 2 heads. So he does 110 if on 1 head. Oh wait, and then Flareon can't attach 2 energy? Hold on. 0 heads! 0 heads! Yes! Now concede! Yeah! Yeah, he should have just banked on the Confuse, but... Actually, no, because I could have retreated Flame Patch into Entei. Because people just don't want to stick around. But yeah, you should have just waited for the Confuse.
Leafeon, the verdant Pokemon, a grass type. Like plants, Leafeon photosynthesize and generate extremely fresh air. The perfume made from its leaves is quite popular.
But, so the strategy is going to be basically to sit on Leafeon, turbo energy, and be really fast with Lilligant. Because, what, it can be up to plus 70 HP, making me 210 with 2 Ericas is really good. So this is basically how I want to play it. Ooh. We start Eevee, we got a Petlil, and we got a Leafeon in hand. This is a good-ass hand. Ooh, he does have Chingling, which is annoying. But I think it's fine. It means I can't use Quick Grow Extract next turn. Alright, let's evolve into the pretty Leafeon. Let's use Research. This is a very sad draw, just because I can't use it. But I'll knock out the Chingling next turn, it'll be fine. If I'd gone first, it'd be way better. But it's fine. You know, I'm surprised they didn't give us art for both Indeedee male and Indeedee female. Like matching cards. We get Leaf Cake, which is pretty good. What does that put me up to? 150? And then I attack 130. This can knock me out, but it didn't. I don't know if I want to use Erica this turn is what I'm contemplating. Alright, Solar Beam. Now I take 20. Alright, Jirachi. So he still hasn't drawn the Altaria is what I'm guessing. But I'm surprised he's just going to give me a free prize here. Yeah, well, I just, like this, I would have assumed the same card but two separate arts, you know what I mean? I think that would have been a really cute way to do it. But I think it's just Indeedee female, like, is way more prevalent in the video game. Low-key, this deck's kind of good, except for the 70 damage. What's my max HP right now? 140. So this Erica heals for full, right? And then I have Celebi for knocking out this Swablu. Ooh, I think we finally got a winner, boys! Right, because even if he evolves into Altaria, I will Leafeon deal 70, then I'll let him knock me out, switch in Celebi, knock out the Mega Altaria. Maybe I should be running a Cyrus in this deck, but I think it's fine. But at this point, Sabrina also wins me the game. Do I want a copycat? Yes. Yes, I absolutely do. Oh, I could even switch in this Leafeon if I want to make sure I survive. Right? Because I could do Forest Breath, Leafeon, Retreat, Forest Breath. And then we can just duel 70. And I'll give up the other Leafeon if he has a Sabrina, because I'm not giving up the Celebi. So I can do this without letting him even take a prize. Red card? What do you think that does? Nothing! Nothing! Wait, I'm really glad I added this Celebi last minute then. I do gotta let him take two prizes. But I don't think he sees the play coming. Celebi, I choose you! Temporal Leaves! Turn his Mega Altaria back into a Swablu! And win the game! The evolution is such a cool mechanic. I love it.
Glaceon, the fresh snow Pokemon and the evolved form of Eevee. Glaceon can freeze the fur on its body and make it stick out like sharp needles.
Alright, we're moving on to Glaceon EX. Alright, I had an idea when I built this, but I don't remember what it was, so let's check it out. I think the idea here is to just sit on Glaceon EX for as long as possible, and we're just kind of using Milotic to, like, make sure Glaceon stays alive. And then we threw in one Vaporeon because Vaporeon doesn't have its own deck, so gotta give it some amount of representation.
A few moments later.
Done much. I don't think there is much we can do here. I mean, there's not much I can do. We play the game for content and then lose. Ah, okay, you got it. Like, it almost makes me want to run 2 Misty, but I don't like running 2 Misty. It's so luck dependent. I mean, really the only reason you run 2 Misty is to draw it early in hopes of high rolling. But I don't like playing decks that rely on high rolling. Unfortunately, this deck might rely on high rolling. Right? I think this is better. I think this is better. Basically, we're just going to bank on getting Eevee early and then dealing damage with Greninja and Glaceon. So if Misty goes off, we high roll. If not, we just do passive damage. Yeah, okay. I am happy with this. Alright, we start with Eevee and double Froakie. That's actually not bad. And then we do this so that their copycat is worse. Eevee double Froakie with a research in hand. Okay, well this deck is a little frightening. Alright, well now our Pokeballs are dead, unfortunately. Wait, unironically, Vaporeon would be good here. How annoying. Because I could Misty on the Froakie and then Vaporeon. I could just play it like the old Gyarados deck. Alright, I really need to top deck Glaceon. Please just let me top deck Glaceon. Give me a Glaceon! Give me a Glaceon! Maybe? We could May the Greninja. Absolutely. Fuck you, Greninja. Eat shit. I have an Irida in hand. So when he deals 80 to me... Oh no, he's gonna take the Irida, but it's fine. 80 times 2? Maybe I should have evolved this one, but it's fine. Here's the play. Here's the play. We're gonna draw a Glaceon. And then we're gonna Misty that Glaceon. We're gonna get 3 heads. Yeah, that's what I expected. Or we top deck in Irida. No, we got trash. Alright, we gotta use this Misty now. Alright, now... Well, he knows what was in my hand. So what do I have to do? I have to... I have to top deck Rare Candy? This is frightening. On the bright side, like, he'll get the knockout, but I don't really care, I think. And we send up Froakie. And then we just top deck Rare Candy. Easy. Easy. And then we draw Rare Candy with Research. Easy. Easy. Easy! We just win! Please don't concede. Please don't. No! Yeah, Vaporeon lover, but he didn't like the Glaceon.
Sylveon, the intertwining Pokemon and an evolved form of Eevee. Sylveon affectionately wraps its ribbon-like feelers around its trainer's arm as they walk together.
But we move on to the final deck, Sylveon. Alright, I wanted to play Sylveon, but I did not want it to just add a Sylveon to an Espeon deck, which in hindsight I'm regretting. So I wanted to play Sylveon on its own, and I figured the best way to take advantage of its massive draw engine is by playing it with something that is going to be good with Sylveon. So we're running Psychic and Steel Energy so we can deal with Oricorio, because Aegislash can still attack, and this thing only ever needs 1 Psychic Energy. The odds of us like getting 3 Psychic in a row or some shit is going to be really low. We should be able to draw into the Aegislash really quick. The hardest part of this is if we just don't start Eevee, which seems to be a running theme. But I think this should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, well I get the first energy attach. And we're starting Honedge though. Oof. I almost wish Honedge had 50 HP. Being searchable with Lyssia would be so good. This is also a very annoying deck. Red card! I don't know, give me something better. Pokeball? Alright. We get the Eevee. I don't want to May. I think I just want to hold it, and let's do this. I have Leaf to retreat next turn. Oh, you know what? Let's Leaf. Because I have the Sylveon in my hand. Okay, I don't feel bad about this. I was a little nervous to, like, retreat like that, but... What's Sylveon? Play a second Honedge. Enter. Oh, Nagadonel, huh? Let's top deck Rare Candy. Rare Candy, Aegislash. Aegislash? Eevee. Actually, this is not the worst case scenario. But I think in that case, I just want to attach here. And then next turn we Sylveon, hopefully top deck a Rare Candy. And then we can just get the knockout on the Naganadel. And then the new Sylveon won't be poisoned. So that's actually... I kind of like the way this trades off. So a little high risk, high reward, but... Actually, it's high risk, mid reward, but... Okay, we get the Rare Candy. What's Sylveon? PCL and Indeedee. Ooh! This is... Wait, this is like kind of really optimal, right? Wait, this is the deck! And we do 100. And we have PCL to deal with Naganel! Or Nihilego, whatever the hell it's called. Oh my god! We have a game! Beast to tight. So what to do, an extra 20? I didn't realize that's your own emote, and I actually love it. Alright, alright. So we can PCL. We can attach here. We can watch over. We're at 110. So I don't think he can knock me out next turn, right? We deal 100. Poison now does less damage. And there's nothing that can survive a hit. Yes! Poi pull! Poi pull! Ooh, he's got the Lucamine. But this, unless he has a Beast type, this is not gonna get the knockout. If he has a Beast type and he gets the 2 heads or whatever the hell it is, I'm gonna scream. Oh no, but the real problem is... it doesn't matter. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. We win! 50-50 odds, baby! Alright, that is all the Eeveelution decks. I'm actually kind of surprised I got a win with all of them. I wasn't sure if I'd have to just kind of give up.